Twitch has a handful of stable streamers. Twitch is now more known for drama, burnout, public meltdowns, and the occasional apology streamed filmed in a dark room. And then there's Esfand.
Does it sound better now?
While the platform has spent the last decade reinventing itself every 6 months, Esfand has quietly done the same thing he's always done. Go live, talk to chat, game, and log off. This is how Esfand became one of the most drama-free, consistent figures on Twitch, mostly by grinding and staying in his own lane. Esfand came up during Twitch's early World of Warcraft era, back when streaming was less about drama and clout and more about simply being online at the same time as your friends. There was no massive production setups, no algorithm strategies, just gameplay, banter, and a lot of people never knowing this would ever become a real job. Esfand stood out not because he was the loudest or the funniest, but because he was calm and reliable, which on Twitch is a surprisingly rare trait. As Twitch grew, so did the pressure to perform, longer hours, bigger reactions, and constant reinvention. Esfand mostly ignored that. He didn't pivot into shock content, he didn't turn his life into 24-hour storylines. Instead, Esfand stuck to what he knows best, a consistent grind with a bunch of fricks sprinkled in.
Shoot! Frick! It's fine. Most of it's still in there. It's fine.
Streams that started on time, content that didn't feel forced, and a presence that felt more like hanging out than watching a performance, which ironically made people keep showing up. When One True King formed, Esfand's role made immediate sense. Every org needs a steadfast paladin, someone who isn't chasing the spotlight but knows how to keep things moving. He wasn't the loudest voice in the room, he wasn't the most controversial, he was making sure nobody accidentally burned the house down. In an organization full of big personalities, Esfand was the calm center, which doesn't trend on Twitter but turns out to be incredibly necessary. As Twitch shifted toward reaction content, constant discourse, and algorithm-driven pressure, a lot of creators burned out trying to keep up. Esfand didn't disappear. He didn't reinvent himself, he just kept streaming. No dramatic exits, no public feuds, no tearful announcement videos, which almost feels rebellious on modern Twitch. Esfand's success isn't built on viral moments or controversy. It's built on consistency, trust, and the radical idea that you don't have to act over the top forever. In an industry that rewards chaos, Esfand proved that staying grounded can be its own strategy. And in a platform that constantly asks creators to be more louder, bigger, sometimes the long game is just being there tomorrow. Esfand's success is truly blessed by the light of Azeroth.